Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna start our lesson by showing you an example with the if else if statement, and then I'm gonna show you a new statement called the switch statement, which is very similar to the if else if statement. Okay, so here I have an example of the if else if statement. Basically, I declare a scanner variable sc to read in the input from the console. Then I have declared a variable string called s, which is going to store the input from the user. So I prompt the user to enter an integer between 1 and 7, and then I check to see if the user has entered any data, and then I want to print out the message what the user have entered. So I'm saying the day of the week you have entered is, and then if they have entered a 1, then I would print Sunday. So I'm storing the user's input into the variable s here. If they have entered a 1 for s, I'm gonna print Sunday. A 2 would be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and so on. So 7 is for Saturday. Anything else other than these 1 through 7 numbers is going to be printed as invalid. And then we're just putting this inside a while loop. So it's going to keep asking the user to enter another number between 1 and 7 until they want to finish, they want to end, they're going to hit Control Z to exit. And then the program is going to send the message goodbye when the user hit Control Z to exit. Okay, so let's see how that works. This is the if else statement. I'm gonna run it, and let me bring this down here so we can see it a little bit better. I'll move this up here, and it says please enter an integer. So I'm gonna start by entering 0, and you see 0 is invalid because the number has to be between 1 and 7. So 1 is Sunday. You see the day of the week is Sunday. 2 is Monday. 3 Tuesday. 4 Wednesday. 5 Thursday. 6 Friday. 7 Saturday. And if I put in 8, it's invalid. Now, if I want to go back, I do a 4, then it's Wednesday again. If I want to finish, I want to exit, I do Control Z. Control Z is like an end file, so it exits the program because SC has next line is gonna return false, and it's gonna come over here and it print goodbye, and the program ended. Now let's go on to today's lesson. So that was the if else statement that we did this in another lesson, a previous lesson, maybe a couple of days ago. So if you want to review that, you can go to our website and look up that if statement lesson. Now for today's lesson, we're going to do the switch statement. So basically the switch statement is going to be very similar to the if else statement. Whenever you have like an if with a lot of else if statements here, you can replace it with a switch statement instead. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to comment out these codes, but I'm not going to delete them, so you can see how similar it is between the if else if statement and the switch statement. So I'm just gonna, okay, I have commented that out. I'm gonna insert some blank lines in there to make it more readable. And with the switch statement, I'm gonna do switch, and I'm gonna have parentheses, brackets. Now inside the switch statement, I'm gonna do case I need something else here. I need to put in my variable. My variable is, excuse me one second. So my variable, that was my phone, I just had to turn it off. So my variable is variable s, which is the user's input that I want to check. Now I'm checking if s is equal to the string 1. Then here I'm gonna do something. So I'm gonna do this. So basically this case 1 is checking if s equals to 1. Now I'm gonna print this if s is 1. So I'm just gonna copy this and I'm just gonna paste it right here. So case s is equal to 1, which is here. I'm gonna print out Sunday. And then I'm gonna need to put a break in. And I will explain that later. What happens if you forget to put a break in. Okay, so that was one Sunday. Then I'm gonna just copy this. So I got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. All right, so basically I copy that line down, and I'm gonna do 2 is Monday. Go down to here. 3 is Tuesday. 4 is gonna be Wednesday. 5 for Thursday. We're almost there. 6 Friday. And 7 for Saturday. Oh, something's wrong there. Saturday. Okay. Alright, so that's my switch statement. Oh, and I almost forgot. I need to handle this other case here. So I got switch 1 through 7. That's gonna do all these if else statement. Now I need to handle this else statement. So meaning if the user enters something that is not between 1 and 7. So I want to do one more here. I'm gonna copy it down. And this one is gonna call default. And I'm just gonna say invalid, which is the same as my else statement here. Now, for the final case, so these are the different cases that you have in the switch statement. In case s equal to 1, you're gonna print this. S equal 2, you're gonna print this. S equal down to 7, you're gonna print this. And if none of these cases are true, then you're gonna do the default, you're gonna print this. For the final case, actually you don't need to put a break here, so you can just remove that. And let's try and run it, see how it looks. I'm gonna bring this console down to here, and let's see. Enter an integer. I'm gonna try the same as I did before. I'm gonna put in 0. and it says the day of the week you have entered is invalid, which is what expected because it's not between 1 and 7. So now I'm going to do 1 Sunday, 2 Monday, 3 Tuesday, 4 Wednesday, 5 Thursday, 6 Friday, 7 Saturday. All right, so it worked just like before. Oh, and we got to do one more. 8. It's also invalid. It worked exactly the same as before. So you could have done it with an else if statement, or you know what? Let's do one more because we still haven't ended the program. You see the red dot here means the program is still running. So to end the program, let's do a Control Z to exit. And now the program has ended. It says goodbye, and there's no more red dot here. Okay, so it worked exactly like before. You could have done this example using the else if statement if you prefer, or you could use the switch statement, which is probably more easier to read than the else if statement. If you look at the two, this one looks like it's easier to read. Now, one difference between the two is the else if statement is like either this one or this one or this one. If one of these is true, then it only print out one, right? But with the switch statement, if you take out the break, I'm gonna comment out this line, and then you can see what happened. So in this case, if I take out the break here, if I don't have the break, then if I enter a 2, what it's gonna do is it's gonna execute this statement, and since there's no break here, it's gonna fall through and it's gonna execute the statement. So let's take a look at how that works. So basically I expect it to print Monday, and then it goes to the next line. It's gonna print Tuesday. Okay, I'm gonna run it. So if I enter a 1, it's only gonna print Sunday because it printed this line Sunday, then there's a break. A break would take it out of the switch statement, so it goes down to here. Then it says please enter an integer again, so it prints this line. But if I look what happened when I enter a 2 here, you see that? It printed Monday, right? So it printed Monday here, which is this statement. This line here is commented out, so it's not gonna see that. And since there is no break, it's gonna fall through to the next case, and it's gonna print Tuesday, which is right here. And then since this one, it hits the break here, it's gonna exit out of the switch statement, and then it prints this statement here, which is down here. All right, so that's one thing about the break, the switch statement. If you leave out the break, then it can fall through to the next case. One other thing you can do is, so this case, there are cases out there where you would need to leave the break out. For example, if you design like a gym membership, right? And you say like Monday is a special day, so if they sign up on Monday, they get Monday and Tuesday for free. Then you would take out the break here. So if in case they pick Sunday, they only get the gym membership for Sunday, but if they pick Monday, then they get both Monday and Tuesday. So that would be one crazy scenario that you would use the switch statement and leave out the break. Other things you can do with the switch statement is, say if you comment this one now, right? Oh, what did I do? Oh, that's interesting. It commented out, but look what it did. It put in the /* instead of the //. The system did that. I'm not sure why. Oh, that's so interesting. Something is not right there. Because I didn't want to do that. Let me try it again. So I removed the comment, and I'm gonna do I'm gonna do Control-Shift-C to comment out a block. Now it works like normal before. So this is what I expected, the // comment. But either way works. Now if I do case 2 with nothing here, let me remove this so you can see better. So if I do case 2 and 3 together, you're gonna see that either you enter a 2 or 3, it's gonna print this statement. So this one, maybe we can change it to say Monday or Tuesday. Monday and Tuesday. Fine. Monday or Tuesday. Run it. Bring this down here. Alright, so if I enter a 1, it says Sunday. I enter a 2. Look at that. A 2 is Monday or Tuesday. If I enter a 3, same thing, Monday or Tuesday, because a 2 and a 3 would print out the same message. Now if I go enter 4, then it's just Wednesday, because a 4 only print one message. Alright, so basically that's how the switch statement works. Thank you everyone. See you next time.